Hello friends, today we shall discuss how to organize templates in Django. So there is one good way to organize templates in Django so that we do not repeat our code and the templates can be accessible in a better way and can be understandable by our other developers who are working in the team. So it is important to keep a better way to organize each and every template in a Django project. So let us start how to create a base template. Actually, base template will contain some basic HTML code which will be extended by every other template file. So this way you don't have to repeat the same code in every HTML file. Let us discuss how to do that. So let me show you how to create a base template. So in our project there is a templates folder, and inside that folder I have another folder, test1 underscore app. It is the name of the app, and inside this we have one file base.html, and index.html is empty now. In base.html I have already copied some bootstrap code. You can see it has some basic HTML code. It has the head tag and it has the body tag. So it also have the container div. The container div will contain the HTML which will be actually shown to the user. Let me change the title here. Type any title here. So I am typing here our test site, and I am just erasing this code, and in place of this I am using a language called Django template language, and I am defining some HTML comment here. Typically empty here, you can type anything here, and let me close this block code. So you can see that I have started a block called content, and I am closing the block here, and curly percentage is used to define some logic usually in Django template language. So this is a template language we are using here. So in the block content, actually it have all the HTML code which will create our presentation layer, and which is shown to our user. Let me save ps.html and let me move to index.html. So let me start with the language Django template language, and I am using a keyword extends, and inside the folder test1 underscore app we have our base.html file. So why we are typing this? We are actually extending the code which is already in base.html, so we don't have to type the usual basic HTML tags. We are just importing it from base.html. So to show the actual content to our user, we will use the same block code here, and we shall be closing block code here, and here I shall type some simple HTML code. This is my home page. So just I will save this file, and you can see that it is showing in the browser. This is my home page. So we shall also can create other files and which will have the same code extends based on HTML, and inside block content we can type our content which we want to show to our user, and we can also create other files and include it here. For example, I am creating another file header.html. This file will be used to define header for our site, and I shall type anything here, test site header, and I shall give some style here. So I shall style this file. The efficient way is to create a style.css and put the style there, but for our demo I am typing the style here. So I am defining style uh, for my header class. So and just background, choose some background here. I am choosing some background, and let's define some padding here like 20 px. 20 px will be padding, and let width will be 100%, and what will be the color of the text. So let us choose any color. I am choosing this color. So we have already created a header.html. Let us put this in our HTML based on HTML file. So you can put here, you can use the code include, because we are just including this file inside our body tag. So we can type here test1 underscore app and type header.html. So you can see this will be included here, and you can just refresh the browser. You can see the header has been created. Similarly, we can create footer.html. Let me create another file footer.html for the footer of our site. So let me type some code here. Let me fast forward my video to save the time. So I have already typed some code here. Let me change the class here. Let me change the class to footer. So I have already written the required code. Let me correct the spelling. So you can see we can include the same footer.html here. So footer will reside at the bottom of the site. So let me put here below the container div. So here it will be footer.html. So we are saving the file, refreshing the browser, and what you can see here, that the site header is above, and you can see here the footer below it. So we can see the here. So we can we can also create a file for HTML navigation. So we, let me create another file, navigation dot html, which will contain code which will help us to go to different pages of our site. So let me create the navigation. I am using the bootstrap classes to create a simple navigation. I shall use buttons here. So let me type the code. Let me fast forward the video to save your time. So I have created another HTML file, navigation.html, which will create a simple navigation pane, so that we can access the different section of our site. So just go to base.html and you can include the navigation file. So just type test1 underscore app navigation dot html and just close this. And you can see I have included below body tag I have first included header.html, which provide the header of the site. Then we are now including navigation.html, which will provide the navigation pane. And then we have the container div. Container div will contain the actual code which will be shown to the user. And at last we have the footer.html, which will reside at the bottom page, at the bottom of every page. So we will extending this page.html in our index file and also in our subsequent templates. So the base.html template is also using supporting file footer.html, header.html, and navigation.html. So these are the supporting files which constitute our base template. So let us start our application again and let us check what we have done here. So you can see that a simple pane is created here. You can see it is home, articles, images, about. This is simple pane. I have not done any styling here. So you can click on home, it will show the home page, and if you click on articles, it will show the article page. So we haven't created an article page yet. And let us create a simple article page. Let us create articles.html. So what we will do, what we will first extend it. We will type test1 underscore app, which is the name of our app, and we will type here base.html, and we shall then type the block content, and as you know, inside the block content we shall have the code which will be actually shown to the user. For our demo, I shall typing a simple line here. This is our articles page. Let let us close the block content. Now we are closing this and we are saving the articles.html, and to show this article.html we need to create a view function. Let us go to views.py file which is inside our app test1 underscore app. So let me define a simple function here, and we shall render our articles.html template here. Just type request here and just type the location of the template. Just type the name properly without any spelling mistake. So, and we shall define a empty dict here. We are not passing any variables to the article page now, and to access it we also need a URL here, so you can use the path module. So just type name of the URL, just type access the view function, and again define the name for this URL which will be articles. Just save the file here. So now again go to navigation to HTML. So I will type here articles. You can see that I type the I use this URL keyword to access my URLs, and this is the name of the URLs. Articles is the name of the URL, and first URL has the name index. So let us check now. Let us refresh the page. Let us click on articles. You can see it is going. This is our article page, and just click on home. This is our home page. So by using proper HTML we can improve the styling of our site. So this was a simple demo to let you know how we can properly manage our HTML. So this is one of the way which I usually use in my projects to organize templates. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like it, please subscribe my channel.